guys, Lena here. Welcome back to my channel. This channel is all about my recovery from anorexia. Today's video, as you can tell, I'm in a whole new setting, guys. I am outside, and so today's video is a little different. This is something that impacted my anorexia and journey a lot, is movement. I want to talk about movement today, and what better time to talk about movement than while I'm doing movement? So yeah, all right. And yeah, so basically we're going to talk about movement, what it is, what it should be, what it should not be. So that's what today's video is going to be about. Let's jump right into it. Okay, first of all, I want to say I'm sorry. My hair is going to be really crazy during this video because it is overcast, it is windy, and it is crazy outside. And second of all, I'm sorry if I get out of breath, guys. I am not at my fullest, so when I exercise, I have to be very careful, or sorry, my bad, movement. First of all, I do not refer to movement as exercise or workout because I find it harmful to my mind and it can trigger the eating disorder if I refer to it as exercise or workout. So I refer to it as movement. So I do get out of breath because my heart isn't at 100% yet. So I have to take it easy. And I'm sorry if I cut my face off. Sometimes I'm still getting used to filming. So yeah, sorry about the bangs, guys. They're gonna be really crazy today, but that's okay. So first of all, what is movement? Movement is when you are moving your body. It is supposed to be a healthy, good thing for you, and it is supposed to improve cardiovascular health. Movement should not be used to burn calories. It should not be used to burn off what you eat. Movement is it's not to burn off X amount of calories. It should not be used like that. That's what my dietitian and my eating disorder doctor are teaching me. It should not be used in that way. Movement, instead, should be used as something to make you happy, and it should be used to improve cardiovascular health if that is in the cards for you. But if it is not in the cards for you, it is okay. You do not have to move your body. A lot of the times, not all the time, but a lot of the times when you are recovering from eating disorder, doctors will tell you to stop movement. They will tell you that that is not in the cards for you right now. And that can be hard for a lot of people. It was extremely hard for me. It caused a lot of tears because for hours a day I was doing movement to try to burn off what I ate, which in the long run, not healthy. Not healthy at all, guys. It is not good for you. It's really bad. And so movement is something to make you happy. If you are doing it simply just because you have to, you probably don't have the best relationship with movement. And I'm not trying to be blunt by saying that, but I did not have a good relationship with movement. I was doing it because I had to. Let me share a little something with you guys. So I would wake up at 5 a.m. every day, no matter what time I went to bed. I went to bed at midnight, woke up at 5 a.m. I did it because I wanted to get out and do my movement before anyone woke up. It was not good for me. I was doing it for hours a day, and it was bad. And that is why my doctors had me cut it out while I was recovering. Because in the long run, I had a very unhealthy relationship with movement. You should find, if you don't have to do movement, guys. You don't have to. If movement doesn't make you happy, don't do it. And if you want to do movement and your doctors clear you for that, and you need to follow what they say, they will give you guidelines about how much movement you should be doing, and I recommend do not disobey that. I did at the first beginning of my recovery, and it hindered my recovery progress. I am now listening to them and the recommendations, and I am thriving. I mean, I still have my hard days, but I am thriving in the recovery process. So, yeah. What form of movement should you be doing? Anything that makes you happy. It could be just dance. It could be walking. It could be running if your doctors clear you for that. It could be biking. Could be swimming. It could be yoga. It could be anything. And you don't have to do movement. I'm going to keep saying this, guys. You don't have to do movement. You don't have to. It's not a necessity. You won't die if you don't work out. Or movement. Sorry, I'm still learning, guys. You won't die if you don't do movement. But you will die if you continue down the path of the eating disorder. You will die. Well, sorry guys. That might be a little bit blunt. But an eating disorder is basically a slow suicide. And I'm sorry if anything I ever say is super blunt, guys. But I want to be as honest and real with you guys as I can be. And I really hope it's not triggering that I'm doing this video while doing movement. But I figured if I'm doing my movement for the day, I'm allowed to do, number warning guys, if you guys don't want to hear me say how many days I'm doing, skip past this part. I'm allowed 3 days a week for a short window of time. And so I figured what better time to film about it than while I'm doing it, because that's when I'm thinking about it. And so I really hope this isn't triggering for you guys. I really hope I'm not being too blunt, but I want to be real with you guys about my recovery and my recovery progress. And I feel like I don't want to hide anything from you guys. And so yes, eating disorders are slow suicides. And it will eventually catch up to you and you will feel the effects, and it can kill you, yes. So, not doing movement. Movement is supposed to be a cardiovascular booster. It's not supposed to be burning off what you eat. And so, you shouldn't be using it for that. Right now, I'm healing my relationship with movement. And for the first little bit of my recovery, I didn't do movement at all, guys. I was not doing it at all. So I didn't do movement until my doctors cleared me for it. And once they cleared me for it, they put heavy restrictions on how much movement I could be doing, because movement can be a purging technique. And for those of you who do not know what purging is, I know that some people who watch my videos may not have an eating disorder. And not everybody with an eating disorder does purging. So, purging can come in multiple different forms, like making yourself regurgitate, or sometimes it could be movement. Movement is a form of purging. And I didn't realize this until I was in recovery, that it can be a form of purging. If you are eating and then you feel the need to go do movement to compensate, it's a compensation thing, and it's an unhealthy relationship with movement. And if you don't have a team that's helping you in your recovery, I recommend, if you feel that way about movement and you feel like it's being a compensation thing for you, I recommend taking a break, because it is honestly the most beneficial thing. I have started to heal my relationship with movement, and I'm doing forms of movement that I enjoy. Like, I'll share this with you guys. I posted it on my Instagram. For you guys who don't know, my Instagram, ED Recovery Journey 9. I posted on a day that, so I did not feel like, going out for a walk. It was stressing me out. I felt like I needed to. It was stressing me out, and I was like, I don't know what to do, guys. Like, I feel like, whoa. Let's take a pause here and look what the wind did to my hair. I love this. I spent like 15 minutes doing my bangs this morning. But it's okay. The old Lena would have been like, oh my gosh, what? But now I'm okay. I'm okay. But anyway, sorry guys, back on track. I didn't want to. Didn't feel like it. And the old me would have been like, get your butt out there. But the new me said, hey, what sounds fun? What sounds fun? And I had two options, and I was like, hey, which one sounds better? I was like, oh, I'm gonna do some Just Dance. And I was like, yeah, let's go. And so I did some Just Dance. But one thing I want to bring to everyone's attention, if you do not feel like doing movement, don't do it, guys. There have been plenty days where I did not feel like doing movement, and so I was like, okay, and so I didn't do it. And I didn't die. It didn't harm me. It did me good. It's healing my relationship with movement and making it not a purging method. Because I realized I don't want to have movement as a purging method. I don't want that for myself. I want to have a better relationship with it, and I want to make it something that makes me happy. My eating disorder doctor told me movement should be something that it's not a necessity. It's not something you have to do. And so it needs to really just be something that is fun for you. And so I just really encourage you guys, if you guys feel like your relationship with movement is compensatory, I don't know if that's the right word, then maybe you should take a break. But this is also a video I wanted to touch on. For those of you who their doctors are making them take a break, just know that it's going to be okay. Take it from someone who has been there and their doctors made them take a break. It's going to be okay. I know it feels awful in the moment and it feels terrible, but I promise it's going to be okay. I promise. And it's going to help heal your relationship with movement, and make it more fun, you know. And if there's one thing that I would encourage you guys to do, is just listen to them. They're looking out for you, and taking that time off from movement is going to be the best thing for you in your recovery. It's gonna help you so much. It's gonna help your body recover, your mind recover, and yeah, I just really encourage you guys to do that. I hope this video hasn't been triggering for anyone, and I haven't triggered anyone, and I hope it's not triggering that I'm outside right now. I hope I haven't said anything too blunt or triggering. If I have, please reach out to me, whether on my Instagram or in the comments. Please reach out to me. I want to make sure that these videos are not triggering at all for y'all, because I love you guys. Don't forget to follow my Instagram. I'm going to put it right here. Yeah, so I have an Instagram about my recovery journey. I also have a TikTok. I don't post as much there, but I'll put it in here anyway. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Have a great day, and remember to kick eating disorders butt. Bye guys.